Three college students are discussing their past group project experiences.
How have you found working on the group project this semester? Our group had a few problems. The biggest problem was organising meetings that everyone could attend. We all had different class times and other things to do. We were all so busy. Getting the whole group together was nearly impossible, and when we thought we'd finally done that, there was always someone missing. It slowed everything down.
I know, Casey. We had a similar problem in my group, so we stopped having group meetings. Instead, we divided the project into sections and set deadlines for each part. That way, each of us could work on our part whenever we could, so I didn't have to wait around for anybody else.
Good idea, Riley. But what about if some people don't do their work? I had this problem in my group. Two of us ended up doing the whole project, while the others did very little work. We should have set clear roles for everyone from the beginning.
We should have done that in our group too. Instead, we expected everyone to do their part, but some just didn't. One guy in my group kept saying he'd do his part soon, but he always had an excuse. Once he was too busy, then he forgot, and then he needed more time. When he finally submitted his work, it wasn't good at all, but we had to use it in our project anyway.
That's why I like using an online shared document where everyone updates their progress. If someone isn't keeping up, it's obvious, and you can do something about it early. It avoids any last-minute disaster. Plus, knowing that others can see your progress kind of pushes you to do the work.
That's a very good idea, Riley. And another thing that helps is having a separate group chat just for project updates. A lot of times our group chats got filled with all kinds of conversations and important messages got lost. It's just easier to keep everything under control with a special chat.
I wish we'd thought of that. Every time I needed a project update, I had to look through all the messages to find it. And it also makes communication easier in case of problems or delays, right, Morgan? I mean, if you need help with something, you can let the others know.
Exactly. In my project, we had a group member who was terrible at research, so we asked him to focus on working on the images instead. It worked out a lot better. Also, even when we couldn't meet in person, a quick 5-minute call once a week kept everyone informed on the progress we were making.
That's a smart way to solve the problem. Next time, I'll definitely try out some of these useful ideas.
The three speakers are college students discussing the challenges and possible solutions of working on group projects. Group meetings were the biggest problem for one student. In their group project, because everyone had such different lives, it was very difficult to get the whole group together, and the progress was very slow. Another student had a similar experience, but they found a solution. Instead of trying to organize group meetings, they split the project into sections and set deadlines, so everyone could work on their part of the project by themselves. Another problem during group work is that not everyone does their job. One of the students talked about a group project where only 2 people did most of the work, while others didn't do much work at all. This student suggests setting clear roles for everyone in the group. Another student had a similar experience, where a group member kept making excuses for not doing his work. The third student suggests using an online shared document to make sure everyone is making progress. The 3 students agree that problems with communication can make group work more difficult. Group chats are full of all different kinds of conversations. One student feels it's better to keep a special chat just for group projects, so it's easy to find the important information. This is also useful for letting everyone know if there are any problems. One of them suggests that a weekly phone call would provide a useful check on progress. Another one agrees and says they'd be happy to try all the useful ideas that have been suggested.